Welcome back, guys, to the third installment of Fixed Line Appalachia. We're at a familiar spot, but I only have about 3 hours to fish, so I will start where there are no people at. It's a Friday, so the river does get busy. I'll take my first cast, see how fast they want to pick it up. I did talk to some gentlemen that said dry flies were doing really well today, but you know me, I'm always going to start with that pink worm. That's just what I like to run to kind of get a feel of the water and how the fish are acting. Let's see if I can get something to pick that up. That was another hit. Yeah, these fish are just so non-committal about it that I'm getting hits all over the place, but nothing to take it. That's the way it goes, right? Yep. That's what happens. He just jumped out of the water and spit it out. Yeah. You know, I've been tying for a while, but I just tie the hooks and get the unscented trout worms.
Oh yeah.
And they're great. The action on them is just so much better than the San Juan that it's about the first thing I'll always fish. The predatory response of these fish is not coming out like I want it to. They're usually eating this thing up, but today, they're really not. Yeah, he made me work for that fish. Little brook. He is already off the hook. We'll get a quick look at him. And we'll let him go. He hit that pretty hard for such a small little guy. Let's see if there's not one more in there. Yeah, that was a fish. Isn't that funny? Let's walk a little bit. Walking fish, walking fish. What a hard life we live, huh? I gotta keep a lookout for snakes. It is snake season right now. So yeah, we're gonna skip through a lot of this. Well, you can't say no to that little pool. This is the problem with being a fisherman, guys. You see water that looks like there's a fish in it, you're gonna have a hard time saying no to it. But I did. I'm glad I did. Because now I know to keep moving. No action today. All right, well, there's some fish hitting dries. So should I just go for that for a minute here? Probably. Am I going to? Probably not yet. I'll probably try a couple different soft baits. See if they just want something bigger or what. I think I'll put a Helgamite. Wouldn't that be fun, guys? We're gonna try a Helgamite. I think a Helgamite's gonna do better than a bait fish, but we can try that next. Let's see what wants this. Oh, that was something. That was a real quick tap. Yes, guys. Yes, guys. There he is. On the Helgamite. That's a nice fish. And I don't know what I'm going to do with him. He's just going to fight the current like that, isn't he? I'm going to have to walk across with him to get to that slow bank. Come on. Should I bring him over? Gotta bring him somewhere. Woo! Not yet. Yeah! How about that for a big old brook trout? He went for the Helgamite. Yes, folks. I feel good about that. Let me just double check, make sure I'm recording. Good. I was recording. He just smoked that Helgamite like it was the best meal in the world. And look at that. Right out of his mouth. That is one pretty fish, guys. Let's get a good view on him. That is easily 18-inch brook trout right there. Yeah, that's what we're looking for. I mean, he's not even tired. That's what we were looking for. Look at that big old mouth. The crook jaw. Alright, I know, you're ready to go. Folks, that is the fish of the day right there. Awesome sauce. He's just gonna hang out here. I don't know if you can see him, but he is right there between those two rocks. Just hanging out, recovering, and when he's ready, he will swim away. How about that, guys? On the big Helgamite. He was a hungry fish, and that was a big meal for him, so cool. Let's see if we can't catch a few more. Well, that just goes to show, sometimes you gotta switch it up. He wanted the Helgamite. I mean, that was clear as day. I didn't even see him in there, but he sure saw that food. I'd like to catch a big rainbow on that. I was not expecting to see a brown or a brook trout that big right here, but that was fun. And that's kind of what I was looking for. I mean, I can try to catch these small ones here in a moment. I'll throw on a dry and see what that looks like, but I was really getting set about getting something big. And there he was. Alright, I'm gonna set this down and I'm gonna try to dry. That was fun, guys. That was what I was looking for. A big, hungry fish. Oh, guys, that is a big rainbow on a dry. Woo! Hell yes! This is going to be a hell of a fight, guys, because this is a big fish and this is a very fragile rod. I'm going to have to get a little bit over here to fight him harder because he's trying to come off, but I don't have any way to bring him in. I do not have the power with this rod like the other one. Okay, about to lose him. Woo! Oh, guys, that is a big rainbow on a dry. Woo! Hell yes! This is going to be a hell of a fight, guys, because this is a big fish and this is a very fragile rod. I'm going to have to get a little bit over here to fight him harder because he's trying to come off, but I don't have any way to bring him in. I do not have the power with this rod like the other one. Okay, about to lose him. Woo! Don't you break off. When he goes over to this side of the river, I'm screwed because I can't get the rod high enough. I'm just running down bank, guys, to keep him tight. All right, we got him into some slack water here. He's still got some fight in him though. That was the rainbow I was after. Look at him scaring off another one. He's gonna get tired out here in a second. I'll not let him go for that run. Get him into some, whew, he's really running hard. All right, woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. That's what we were looking for. A big fish on a dry. Man, wow, that was a rush. All right, get my hands wet first before I handle you guy. Yeah, we got a hook in his mouth still. Thank you. That's what I wanted you to do, to flop over. Guys, that was a trophy fish. A nice little tenkara fly that I tied. And it's out. Just like that. Whew. Again, didn't tire him out too much here. And then I had to hand line him in at the last moment before he knew that he was being hand lined. Nope, he's not ready yet. Take a few photos. Honestly, should have got one with that Kebari fly in his mouth. Let's get a release video. Yeah, happy and healthy, guys. That was a big trout. And I think there's one or two more in there. That was a fight on that little rod though, I'll tell you. Excellent. So, my philosophy of running down here as fast as I can to fish this spot seemed to pay off. Because I have an hour left and I've caught not a lot of fish, but two really big ones. And that's what it's about for me today. That's what I was looking for. So I keep a little chamois on me. I don't know if you can see that. So I could dry that off. It was underwater for a while. It's got that fish juice on it now. And there we go. That looks pretty good again. We're gonna drop it in some dry powder. And whether there's one as big as that, I don't know. But that was a really fun fish to catch. I really didn't think I was gonna get him in. But that's, I guess, the benefit of, whoop, I'm all caught up now, is using 4X tippet. Is that it pays off when you're having a big fish like that. I mean, you saw him in that current. He was quite aggressive and had a lot of fight on him. That was probably about an inch shorter than that brook trout. But either way, those are some pretty big fish to be catching in this small body of water. You guys saw that one? I don't know if you did or not, but that was equally as big of a fish. It just came for it. I think he knew better. So we may have to try something else, but I pulled that one. There may be another interested. Now that he is looking for it, yes, sir. Woo-hoo-hoo. That's a fighting fish as well. Catching these big rainbows are just a blast on the dry. Not as big as the other one I just saw, but I'll take him. He's a pretty fish. Another rainbow. Well, he does another run. Let's get him in the net. Hey, hey. That is a pretty fish. What do you guys think? Well, what's up with you, buddy? You're a little... Oh! Sorry. That target's just cracking me up. Alright. You go back to your home. I'm gonna catch another. Alright, let's see if we can't catch another. There is at least one big trout in here left. I can just tell by what's coming up out of the water and hitting it. Looking at it. This may just be a matter of patience and time, which I am running short on. Not the patience part. I would be out here all day, but time-wise, we are looking at about 30 more minutes before I gotta start walking backwards. But gosh, these fish just are smoking this dry when they get a chance. Yep, there he is. Oh, he's off. Shit. Guys, there he is. Got him. That's a good trout too. Same thing, I gotta get back to this bank here because he's gonna be fighting me. Yeah, that's a big trout. Okay, we're getting too loose. I'm walking downstream to keep him tight. Let's see if he can't continue to... Yeah, he's just gonna come right into me. And I'm not ready for him. There you go. Get worn out a little bit more for me, pal. Whew! That's what I want. You need to be in that slack water where there's really not much fighting you can do. Alright, I think it's time to try to net him. Just as I say that, he goes back into the current. Whew, he's tiring my hands out. Okay, this is where I'm kind of in a situation here. He got caught up in those rocks. I love these fish. They're fighting fish, man. What I'm worried about is if I hand line him too early, he will snap right off in my hands. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that yet. I'm honestly surprised that last one came in so easily. The last big rainbow, rather. Alright, he doesn't make a run for it. I'm gonna go for a scoop. He made a run. And you just gotta let go of that line if they're running like that. These 10-car rods are mighty strong with the flex of the rod. But the minute you get that line in your hand, it's really not the case. Hey, hey! Another beautiful trout. I'm gonna take a photo of this one, especially with my fly in its mouth, because that's just too cool. Alright, get a shot of your mouth that I want. That's another. I gotta get this string off of here. It's not helping me at all. Okay, let's put him back in for a second here. He is tired. There he goes. How about that for a pretty trout? Look at him. He said, I'm taking a break, guys. You wore me out. Well, just goes to show that sometimes they're not hitting the worm, but they'll hit you dry all day. I think that was the one I was looking for. That's one pretty fish. Hope that wasn't longer than a 5-minute fight. Sure felt like it, but what do you do, guys? Sometimes you gotta fight them, get them tired out. I'd prefer not to, but with a small rod like that, you can't really bring him in early. Pretty day out here, overcast. I guess that makes these fish slightly more hungry. There he goes. See you later, guy. All right. Well, again, I gotta start working my way back up, but how can you want to leave this place? Let's just see if anything else is gonna strike. before I walk away. I'm fishing a level line right now, but it's a straight line rather than a level line. Forgot who makes this thing, but it's Japanese and it fishes just fabulous. No foil at all. Yeah, there's fish hitting over here. Just saw another one surface. We're moving on. As I say that, there he was. That's how it goes, guys. Right when you say you're moving, when the fish are like, wait, don't leave yet. There he is. Woo, hoo, hoo, hoo. I can't make this up, guys. These are giant fish, one after another. I'm gonna have to watch you on this one because I was just saying how my tippet is very worn. Oh, he's going in the stream, in the current. She can't fight it for too long. Gosh, he may break me off if he keeps going that way. Come on. Get you down. Yep. We want you on this side though. Woo! He's a fighting. Alright, we can't let him go yet. I may just have to scoop him. Yes, sir, guys. Another beautiful big trout. On the dry. There he has it, right in the corner of his mouth. And it's free. We're gonna get a quick measurement of you. I think he's about an inch smaller than the last one. So what is that, an 18, a 17, a 16, and a 15? Yeah, that looks about right. Whew. All right, buddy, let's get a look at you in the camera. He wasn't ready to come in, but... Woo! All right. Interesting colors on him. And he's happy to go back. Okay, we gotta keep moving. I'm gonna be late, like always. Yep. So we don't really have time to fish anymore, guys. I mean, I'm gonna walk up to this last little section, and then I'm gonna have to run back home. So like I was saying earlier, I'm also a glass artist, and my furnace is going to be on this week. Actually be on tomorrow. So though I usually get out on Saturdays with my father, I don't think it's going to work out. So I'm happy I got out today to catch a few. Well, thank you guys for watching. This will be episode 3 now, and seems like so far the feedback is good. You guys enjoy watching me catch fish out here, and I enjoy sharing it with you. So we will just continue on doing that in the future. But until next time, tight lines, everyone. And I'll see you next time on the river.